Hey guys, Captain here. So now the next update video for my microscale Windfall Island. As you can see, the water is all tiled out now, and you could sort of see it in the corner in the previous video. I was making the tile just be alternating. The problem I noticed is because of the way this connects along all of the plates, it actually makes the corners bend inwards quite a bit. And so I used a more organic pattern because it looks a little nicer, marginally so. And I also rigged it in some spots so that the corners don't bend as much because it's not 100% connected everywhere. You know, it's a small cost of stability for the water, but this isn't something that's going to be thrown around like a frisbee, right? So as long as it stays somewhere, you know, and it's been pressed down well, everything should be just fine. Corners are still curling just a tiny bit, which is a little annoying, but you know what, I can live with that. If it really starts to bother me, I'll just fix it up and rig it somehow. There are solutions I could use, but I'm not going to, because I don't also 100% know if they'll work. But I think if I made a border around this entire thing out of brick, I think it would work. Regardless, as you can see, I've also placed in the layout, general layout for the island, and I started working a little bit on part of the coast and whatnot. I'm going by my reference. This is how I'm doing it. I was considering making it bent because it would be easier to work with these right angles here, near right angles, and this dock. But I felt like that would make a lot of other things harder. I don't know, that may or may not be true, but it's a little too late now to switch it. So we're sticking with the isometric, if you will. Because, you know, in some spots it's still close to straight. This should be bent a little bit like this, like such. But it's really hard to do that. So I'm not doing it that way. I'm just going to leave this straight. And in this coast, I get to approximate that out as about straight. And then this way, this gets to be like 45-degree angle. So you know, it's something I can deal with, and the hardest part's going to be getting a plank across all of this, but I think there should be ways I should be able to rig that just fine, so I'm not going to worry about it. I think that's probably about it for now. I ordered a bunch of pieces to work on terrain, and then buildings are going to be like the last thing, but I'm going to try and work on the terrain here, maybe even the building right here. Hopefully a dock early on too. And then I can work on the center of town after that. So probably next update video, I should have the terrain done and maybe be starting to fill in these spots. You know, I've got a save file of Wind Waker on Windfall Island, so I'm using that as a reference now because this top down isn't helping me too much. A few other pictures bookmarked to help me out with side views from afar, but I think I should be fine on all the references I'll need. And, you know, it's a short update, but there's not too much to really say about what's been done. It's a lot of work, but, again, you know, not a lot to say. So if you liked it, please rate, comment, subscribe, send this to your friends, check out my other ones, and I will see you guys next time. Now, I've had a lot of time to myself recently, so I've been building a lot of creations, and so you guys can expect to see several new things in the future, and you know, some of them should be pretty exciting since I've passed 5,000 subscribers very recently, and I've got something I kind of want to start with that.